everybody. Today we're here in Lebanon, Tennessee for the Redneck Rumble. We've been to a lot of car shows over the past year, but of all the car shows we go to, this was probably the most fun. You see things here that you're not going to see anywhere else, and you can be surprised at any time, you know, whenever you walk up to a different car. But anyway, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're watching, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. But let's get out here and take a look. Okay, everybody, let's get started. When was the last time you saw a Studebaker pickup truck like this right here? You probably haven't. Yeah, this is custom made right here. Okay, y'all are calling this a Studelay. I think it's a Studebaker Commander, but it's got a Chevrolet engine in it here. And there's the Studelay emblem they got on there. As you can see, small block Chevy. This is actually a nice car on its own, though. I mean, if you had even if you had Studebaker engine on there in there and had it original, this is a nice car. Got those factory suicide doors on here. Look, this is a pretty nice car. Looks like he does have a GM steering column in there. Got a Studebaker emblem there on the steering wheel still, though. This rat rod right here. What makes this so unusual is this pulled a bomb. Now, it's not just any bomb. This bomb is a grill. Looks like he's cooking up some sausage for breakfast there. That's pretty neat. He's got a little belly tank car over there too they're looking at.
Oh, I've been in it. Yeah, he barely in it.
Another little rat rod there. Got the front leaf spring suspension on it. When was the last time you saw a Jaguar like this right here? They got it up on a four-wheel drive frame. And it has a diesel engine in here. Little roadster here. Now here's a Plymouth Fury 2. I don't know the year model. I'm gonna say it's somewhere around 64 to 66, somewhere in there. And that's just a while, I guess. I think my dad actually had a Fury 3 similar to this body style when I was a kid. There's another little rat rod. And I can see from here, it looks like it's got a 4-cylinder engine in there. Wow, look at this right here. So big old GMC, what do you call it, panel van.
That other guy here.
It's on a 4-wheel drive chassis and got setting up, got good paint. This is actually pretty nice right here. Here's a 57 Buick. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's been lowered and got airbags under it. Thought these windows were cool back here with little side windows in here in the back. There's a nice little Chevy coupe there. There's a Ford F-100, which yesterday we were at the F-100 show in Funereal, Tennessee. This is one of the unibody trucks. See where the bed is not separate from the cab there. There's just a nice red pickup there. Yes, early 50s, I'm guessing. Yeah, this was pretty nice here. For the most part, what you find here at the Redneck Rumble is rougher vehicles and rat rods and stuff, but this is a nice pickup truck here, and there are quite a few really nice trucks here and cars. So there's another one. That one will be a 58 or 59 Chevrolet. And again, real nice interior, nice good wood bed back here. As you can see, there's even a Corvette back here. Well, I hope they had help with it. That's getting close right there. Yeah, somewhere in the mid-60s. Okay, there's another 58 or 59. And it's got a camper on it. I don't know if that's a homemade camper or if it was made for a long bed. It is hanging over the back there. Yeah, I think it might have just been made for a long bed. You can see it hanging over there. But anyway, he does have a matching trailer here, and I think that is a long bed trailer. That camper would actually fit on the trailer back here. So, hey, look at the Pontiac Safari wagon right there. I just like these cars right here. Oh, this is one that's got the body style like the Nomad here. There's another little roaster there. He actually put a hinged roof on this one right here. Probably helps that on rainy days. There's no Chevrolet right here that's been chopped. You know, that chop actually makes that thing look really good. The shape of the body, you know. This has got a 425 Cadillac engine. Now you like little zoomy exhaust coming out there. My shadow's in the way, but that's a little better. Yeah, I like the shape of this. Here's another little Chevy pickup truck. This is, I'm guessing, still early 50s or very late 40s. But anyway, I noticed he's got a Holly LS Fest number on there, which means he probably drove this on the autocross track. As you can see, he does have LS power in here. So I'm guessing the chassis is not the original chassis. I'm just guessing that. Another little street right here, and he's got that wing like some of the dirt track cars. Okay, here we have Mellow Yellow. Got a Funereal tractor. Grill, I guess you'd call it there. Check out that shifter. Created a little storage area back here in the back. The tailgate lifts up. It's got Plymouth on the tailgate. I don't know if this is what that cab and bed originally were. Here's a couple more little rat rods right here. This has got LS in here. And that one over there has got a small block Ford in this way. And there's a skeleton driving that one. This skeleton is just taking it easy in the passenger seat there. Little Ford Falcon. And a Maverick. Kind of reminds you of the California Kid there, doesn't it?
My daddy had a 68. I'd say
Nice mid-60s Chevy been lowered there. And that one just looks restored right there, doesn't it? Little Highboy. That one's in really good condition. And look, there's even a 69 Camaro here. Another old Chevy panel truck. Put the big Chevy bow tie window in the side there. Pink right there. That's kind of loud. All right, a couple more little roadsters here. Both of them small block Chevy power. I like the paint job on this one. Oh, look at that. There's a, looks like a mobile picnic table there. Got a steering wheel on it. Looks like that'd be fun. Okay, I remember I told you you don't know what you're gonna see here. This is actually a helicopter fuselage. Looks right, looks like here. Still got the simulated machine gun there in the front. You can see really good out of here though a bit. This is definitely different back here. Knot Rod Build Off 2018. So what type of engine is in this thing now? So it looks like an outlet for a diesel. Look, that's a 57 Chevy. Back bumper just been cut in two and narrowed and put back here. And well, I don't know what the center come off of. Look like old Oldsmobile Buick or something. Looks too big to be the housing for the little bumperettes there on the front of the 57. Beside that helicopter though is this really nice Jeep Wagoneer. I mean, it looks really nice. I like the way they got it set up there with those bigger tires and all.
My buddy's picture.
Well, that's a nice cruiser, isn't it? There's a truck pulling a casket. I guess he's taking it with him. Boy, that's a bright orange on that Ford panel truck there. That's really nice. Look at that 55 two-door wagon there. And here's a four-door 58 wagon. That 61 bolt top. Is that the 348 or the 409 in there? Y'all, this one looks like original interior and everything in here. I wonder if that's the original motor up there. Yeah, y'all, this car looks original right here. This might be something special right here. What we got right here? Now, I don't know what model truck this would be. There's a sign on it advertising Henry J for sale, but this isn't a Henry J here. That's really cool right there. Okay, here's Pop's Moonshine delivery. Looks like they probably made it into a flatbed truck there with stakes, bed sides on it. Looks like it's been chopped there. That's pretty nice on the inside, isn't it? He made the engine compartment look really good too. Still got a straight 6 in here, but look how dressed up it is with chrome and everything. Side doors. That's a pretty cool little truck. Here's old Ford door. They've removed the door handles from all the doors and put side pipes and lowered it here. So they've been busy. And that's just really nice C10 pickup right there. And the Baja style doodlebug. And looks like they tried to make this one look like a dirt track car, which I like the look. I think that's really cool when I see them like this. Oh, the way it looks, is this a dirt cart they made street legal? Yeah, I'm starting to believe the latter. Okay, it's just got a full custom chassis under there. There's a flatbed COE, says Main Street Motors on there. There's the old retro bike on there too. I like the lettering here. It says Main Street Motors, Hartford, Kentucky. But no, it might be, I don't know how you say that name. But anyway, it says home of 2,000 happy people and a few sore heads. So, pretty neat. What is that, Old International? What have they done back here? And that right there is really cool looking. Look at that old hauler right there, and look at the car that's still on the back. Well, that's just a really cool setup right there. Now here's a little rat rod that's themed to the Joker. It's a really neat engine he's got in here, isn't it? And there's Harley Quinn there on this door, and the Joker was on the other door. Then they got a mural on the top of the Joker. There, gas money. That's the old, I think it's the GM's, not Chevrolet. Early 60s, I think. Look at the old Rambler wagon right here. That's a cool station wagon, isn't it? There's a long one, isn't it?
license plate light itself.
No, I mean, we want to, I mean, because there's so many details you don't see.
Yeah, there's a nice 55 Crown Victoria right there. Okay, on the tailgate here it says this is Old Black Magic. I'm guessing it's a 53 Chevrolet. Red, white, and blue Nova wagon there. These two are pretty nice. I think I seen this guy rolling through a while ago. Now here's a little old Chevrolet right here. But there's not a window in this car. Front, back, sides, nowhere. So I don't know if they drive this or what's going on here. Got a spray gun there for a shifter topper. And here's an old international truck that's, what do you call these? It says Honda on there, but the motor is actually attached to the back wheel back here, so I'm not familiar with this right here. Looks like an old bicycle from the 60s or 70s, but it's got that motor back here. But anyway, there's a lot of things on this truck I don't understand. There's a rifle. Some type of little motor. I don't know if it's one of those hit and miss motors. One he's got here on the side. There's another gun. Looks like an old BB gun with the end removed out of it. So I don't know what's going on here. Mobile picnic tables there. And there it is. I think I saw this old Ford truck rolling in a while ago too. It says Blessed Farms. I got 65, 66 Mustang somewhere in there. Big old International lifted up here. Here's an old truck they've turned into a wrecker. Now this wasn't that uncommon, I don't think, back in the day either, to take a truck and turn it into a wrecker to haul the other cars. Big old Cadillac. Look, there's another one of the Rambler wagons there. It says Ramble on the tag there. Look, he did an LS swap on here though. Yeah, I like these old Rambler wagons. And how you like the old Mercury? Been chopped and lowered and flamed. Be a cool ride. Early 50s Chevrolet there. And there's a Grand Prix. You don't see a lot of the old Grand Prix. '59 Angular. Wow, look at that truck there. 58 or 59 truck. Got this massive big block engine and supercharger sticking out of it. Yeah, it's pretty serious right here. Start this thing up. Look how he chopped the bed and dropped it down on top of the fenders right here. I think he took 7 inches out. I think's what he told me. Took another 5 out of the cab, I think. Whoa. Black Mustang here. No, it's actually a dark brown, I think. It's got the rear spoiler molded into the trunk deck there. I think those are Shelby taillights they got on here. Shelby or Cougar. There's old Pontiac. You don't see a lot of them. Not from, I guess, early 50s. Another Studebaker pickup truck there. '50 Chevy right there. Been repainted again sometime in its life with a metal flake green. really nice 55 two-door hardtop Bel Air there. Well, that's really pretty, really clean paint. Did a LS swap. Here's a big old Cadillac Hearst. I'm thinking the probably the late 60s. Yeah, tag here says 68, but you can see here funeral parking. Then one right here's got a grave marker that says rest in peace on there. It does have a casket in the back here. That's humorous. They got a skeleton here, but you can see a leash. There's actually her dog is up on the top there, and he's a skeleton too. That old Dodge pickup truck there. This old Dodge is called Black Betty. What in the world they do this little old Impala here? They shortened this quite a bit. So I can get a better picture. That one says Lucy Van Pelt's Cycle Award on the side of it. Jim Timos. You remember Lucy from the Charlie Brown cartoon? Well, they got to get started on that Cadillac there. Pretty neat. Oh, Studebaker. there are a lot of vendors here that have just an assortment of things for sale here. Pretty clean little Impala there. Got the hideaway headlights on it. I like the blue right there with the color matching wheels. Pretty neat looking. Pretty nice mid-60s truck. Actually, it's not pretty nice. It is nice. Just plain and simple. That's a nice pickup. Oh, I think Mercury Comet. Got a light green paint job with kind of a silver flame job on it. This big old ramp truck right here. Here's an old Diamond T that they've done some heavy modification on. Old school rat rod in. 1937 International for sale there. Looks like a little Jeep-bodied rat rod there. It's got a diesel engine in it. That's a cool little Oldsmobile there, isn't it? Got the cubic inch call out there on the hood, just like they would do back in the day. Looks like somebody made a trailer out of this van here. Got several front ends there. Got a little bit of everything going on here. Got a bass here on the front. A couple of aliens. Even skeletons fishing up there, it looks like. that little Volkswagen pickup right there. It's cool. The helicopter. There's the preacher. There's a nice little 66 or 67 Chevy T-Nova. And that Volkswagen there, I just noticed he's got skulls for the exhaust there. And they're on fire. Is that cool or what? This actually looks like it's still in progress right here. I don't know what he's doing, but it actually looks like it's going to turn out pretty well. That slope, and look how he's ran these running boards out here. Looks like he extended the fender out there. Now I came inside the building to cool off a little bit because it's around 90 outside. So anyway, they do have a few cars inside the building here. It's a neato work truck there, isn't it? Just like this big old work truck was powered by that little 4-cylinder engine there. And I don't know what the horsepower was, but it wasn't much, like 35, 40 horsepower, I think. We got 55 there. I think those rear wheel wells been cut and flared, hadn't they? This is a 1930 model right here. Cool old hot rod, ain't it? Our one's got a little patina there. and patinaed all the way through the fender there. Okay, the story of that motorhome there is called the Hemi-Bago, and it's powered by a Hellcat Hemi in there. And you can probably see it through that opening, but I don't think I can get down in there. Actually, yeah, you can see the top of it there. Yeah, there it is. They told me I was welcome to step inside if I'd like. So, yeah, this is still a full motorhome. There's a bed back there in the back, little kitchenette. This is really neat. It says on the back, this old gal will get rowdy. So that's really a cool Winnebago there. Here's a little car that's made in the shape of a coffin. If you remember the old Munsters TV show, Grandpa had a coffin dragster called Dragula, I think. Okay, I cooled off a little bit inside, so I'm back out here now, and this looks like, it reminds me of a sand rail, which I know it's, well, I start to say I know it's not, it may be, but anyway, it's four-wheel drive and homemade, it looks like. But anyway, it's pretty cool looking. Look at that old Nash right there. That looked like something that was probably futuristic years ago. The old Corvair pickup trucks. Made it easy for loading there, didn't it? Neat looking old Ford truck there. Got Indian Motorcycle Sales and Service on the side there. This is an old Plymouth right here. So this one is Showboat. old Dodge work truck. They got a flame job made into the wood there on that one. It's pretty neat. This big old Cadillac. They do have transportation here around the show. Nice little hot rod, isn't it? You got fishing poles here if you're in the market for a fishing pole.
And the steering on this, it's got golf.
There's some bright colors on this one right here with that blue, and that skull is on fire there, isn't it? The heads on the stacks there. Cadillac shelf there. International travel log, and I do see these on occasion, but not very much. Well, y'all, that's my wife's over here making come over.
Making what?
Making funny faces, trying to make.
We're having a good day.
Yeah, that's about it for the. Where we at?
We're at the Redneck Rumble.
Redneck Rumble, that's
in
right.
Lebanon, Tennessee, the
But
20th anniversary.
anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is always fun. Come over here and walk around.
When
Never know what
he
you're
sees
gonna
me,
see.
he's speechless.
Yeah, it's been that way for years.
Yeah, right.
But hopefully you enjoyed the video, and If you did, we'd really appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Share us with your friends and family, neighbors, complete strangers if you like, but do share us more. So we're like, what? Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll catch you in another video. Until then, may God bless you, and so long.